Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Force 911, and I'm your host, William Hindman. Hey, once again, one of my subscribers sent in a violation of oath of office by a public official should be a felony. So, another nail in the coffin for bad cops or bad mayors or bad city council members or anybody else in the public eye that for some reason can't do their job correctly. They need to be held accountable, and it should be a felony. This this Blue Line Thug gang and their union and the Big Blue Shield, they all need to go away and start doing your job correctly. So we have one today from James Freeman. Go over to James, tell him I said hi, show him some love, and subscribe to his channel. James has been at this for a long time, and he's very good at what he does. He does it all over the country with other auditors and with himself. He doesn't back down. He a lot of times will play stupid just to see if they know what they're doing. Go check him out and subscribe to his channel and hit his like button. It helps his algorithms. Also, while you're doing that, go ahead and hit my subscribe. I need 53 more subscribers, and if you guys could help me out, I'd appreciate it. Today we are talking about 3 officers that go up to the wrong house again. This is incredible. You know, when you have an IQ of 20, what do you expect? And I understand this is a rural area, and you know the numbers aren't always accessible. But if you're going to go out to somebody's house and deliver a warrant, you should know where the heck you're going. This is ridiculous. This is happening more and more and more. But once they find out they're at the wrong house, the owner asks them to leave, and they basically ignore her. So she has to start screaming and yelling to get these 3 thugs to leave. And there's more back information on this, and you'll see it in the video. But go over and say hi to James. Like I said, tell him I told you to stop by and subscribe. Subscribe to me. I need 53 more subscriptions. And if you guys can help me out, I'd appreciate it. And let's get on with the video, because I'm sure you're getting tired of hearing me bitch. Here we go.
You don't have a warrant for nobody on this property. You got the wrong address. You need to leave. You can put that little sourpuss face all you want, you ugly mother.
You may think that this lady's behavior in this video is a little out of line and a little much until you see this video from a few months earlier of her strapped to a chair with a spit mask on her face, getting beaten and choked out by the same deputies that are at her house again. All of the charges against her from this incident have since been dropped when the prosecutors saw the case and realized that not only did she not commit a crime, but she was the victim of a crime, and the police arrested her. Now she has a pending lawsuit, and one of the officers named in it is at her house, claiming that they have a warrant. But the warrant is for the neighbor's house, and after being informed that they're at the wrong address, they still refuse to leave.
Get off That's that mother. Get off my property.
Who's there? Who's there?
I don't know, mother. Get off my property. Because I told you to leave. Get off my property. Yes, that's the one that had me choked. Yes. Get the off my property.
We gotta make sure that he's
Get the off my property. Go.
You're about to go to jail.
Take me to jail. You'll get sued, mother. You done got a lawsuit on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get off my property. He needs to leave.
Calm down.
No, I have
Listen.
something against him. He needs to get the off my property. It's harassment. Eric who?
Listen.
Eric who?
Eric coming. Eric coming.
Yeah, y'all are way off. Get the off my property.
Listen.
Go.
Listen.
Leave.
We are here for a reason.
Not 1376. Malones live here. You need to leave. 1376 right here. Out of here. Go.
1382 the next.
I don't know. I don't give a but you're at the wrong place. If you're looking for a man that might be 30-something, that's a crackhead, right there. Other than that, nobody here for y'all. The other one, he's in jail. Y'all need to leave. Go. Bye. No, we can't leave till they leave. They need to get the off my property now. You don't have a warrant for nobody on this property. You got the wrong address. You need to leave. Bye. Go get in your cars. Go. I don't know why you're standing there staring at me. Go. You done been informed. You have the wrong goddamn address. Right? This ain't 1376 you're looking for, right? Right?
Ma'am?
Are you looking for 1376 Martin Mill Pike?
You think?
Are you
you
looking
need to
for
be escalating things like
1376 Martin Mill Pike?
You need
Are
to be
you
escalating
looking for
things?
that?
I'm done talking to you.
Then leave. Get the off my property. Unbelievable. Hey, have somebody choked again and falsely arrested, mother. That's unbelievable. I've got the video on my phone if your friends want to see it, but they ain't allowed here, so they can't. Falsely arrest somebody else and then have them choke the out. Hey, leave. Go. I'm allowed to walk wherever the I want on my property, and I'm going to make sure you don't plant nothing or damage nothing. You can put that little sour puss face all you want, you ugly mother. Hey, off, go. Leave, go. I'm telling you what you're doing. You're leaving.
Black County Communications also.
According to Tennessee statute, trespassing is defined as entering or remaining on another person's property without the owner's permission. It's a Class C misdemeanor with up to a $50 fine and 30 days in jail. The charge can be increased if the trespasser damages the property or intends to scare the owner, like threatening arrest if you keep yelling at the trespasser. Now there are some defenses to criminal trespass, including if the person immediately leaves the property upon request, because let's face it, accidents happen. A lot of the addresses out in rural Tennessee aren't marked very well. This is a mistake that anybody out there could make, showing up to the wrong address. But at the point where you know that you are at the wrong address and you have been told to leave, you are to immediately leave. Not stand around and threaten to arrest the person whose private property rights you have violated. Since I know that cops are good people with honesty and integrity that want to uphold the law, I called the Blount County Sheriff's Office to make sure that these 3 trespassers receive the proper citations for criminal trespass.
Hello? This is
Hello.
Deputy Key with the Blount County Sheriff's Office.
Who is it?
Deputy Key with the Blount County Sheriff's Office.
Deputy Keith?
Key, K-E-E.
K-E-E. Okay. While you were calling, I was just on the other line trying to get the details of what we need to do here. Did they tell you what I need?
Kinda.
Okay.
Would you care to let me know?
Yeah, I need 3 filthy deputies arrested for criminal trespass, and I'm right now. I was calling to kind of just get an idea of, hey, where do I start on this?
Okay. Are the deputies here with Blount County?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have their names?
No, and that's what I was on the other line working on, was the exact address where it happened, and the names of the 3 deputies.
Okay. Are you located in Tennessee?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I saw the area code. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, I was there 2 weeks ago. I'll be back next week, but I'm not there right now. So what happened is these 3 officers. I guess I'll get more information. You got my contact information though.
Yeah, I have your number. Do you care if I grab your name?
Yeah, sure. It's James Freeman.
F-R-E-E-M-A-N?
That's what I go by. Yeah, not a real name, but that's an alias that I go by.
Okay. Why do you use an alias? I'm just curious.
I use a lot of aliases. Here, I'll give you another one too. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Grande Johnson.
Okay.
And it's not because I have one, it's because I am one.
Okay.
So what we've got is, we've got 3 deputies who have entered this woman's property. I'm trying to get her on the phone right now because she had sent this to me and said, hey, what do I do about this? And I said, well, these deputies just committed a crime and they think it's funny and, they need to be charged for it. So she's supposed to be calling me back right now because she didn't give me the street name. I've got a street number, but I don't have the street name. And then she knows the name of it. What's that?
The number?
The street number? I don't know. Let me go back and grab it again. I'm sorry. And you won't have any problem putting charges on these deputies, right?
I don't have any information on what you got. But I mean,
So
you know what I mean?
Sure. Let me go ahead and give it to you. So Tennessee's trespassing statute. Says a person commits criminal trespass if the person enters or remains on property or any other portion of property without the consent of the owner, which is, I mean, this is almost universal across every state in the U.S. from what I've seen. And so at the point where you realize you're on private property and you've been told to leave, you are to immediately leave. And these 3 deputies stood around and tried to taunt her, and even one of them even threatened her with arrest on her own property for yelling at them about trespassing. But they lingered around for a few minutes after being told to leave. And so I just want to make sure, I mean, it's just a misdemeanor charge, but I just want to make sure that they are charged the same day. Sorry. I just want to make sure that they're charged the same way that you off duty, me or anybody else would be charged, you know, and that we all learn that when you're told to leave someone's private property, you don't run your mouth. You just get up and leave, right?
Typically, it just depends on the situation. I'd have to see, you said there's a video, I'd have to see the video.
Okay, do you want me to send you a link?
I've got what you're telling me, but obviously I wasn't there, so I can't really make a definitive determination on any of this.
Sure. So I do have a number here on my caller ID. Is that not going to go directly to you?
This is one of the office lines, and I won't be in the office in the next 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, I can explain to you in a little more detail. They had a warrant for the neighbor's house. And so, but at the point where she showed them the address and said, hey, look, this isn't where your warrant is for. You have the wrong address. So they clearly know they're on someone else's property. They clearly know that they don't have a warrant, that they're at the wrong address. They're clearly verbally trespassed. And then they clearly stand around and run their stupid mouths instead of leaving. So I'm sure we won't have any problems arresting these guys, or at least, you know, giving them a citation and summoning them to court, right?
I understand what you're saying. Like I said, I wasn't there. I'd have to see the video too. I get sort of the gist as far as what you're telling me. So I will tell you that you said it was a warrant service, correct?
But yes, but not for that address.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. So warrant services, we do. I don't know if you've ever been to Blount County. Houses are not marked very well.
Sure.
So a lot of the times with these long driveways, we will make our way out to these houses and it turn out to be the wrong address. But just because somebody says, hey, this is the wrong address, doesn't definitively mean, yes, it's the wrong address. Because, you know, obviously we're looking for somebody with a warrant. 9 times out of 10, they don't want to be arrested. So if you look at them and say, hey, is this so-and-so's address? They'll be like, no, get off my property. So typically we like to just make sure that, 1, we're not being lied to, and 2, that we're actually on the wrong property, if that makes sense. Now,
sure.
As far as the threatening arrest, I'm not totally sure about that. But
yeah, she was yelling at the deputies, and so one of the deputies threatened to arrest her if she didn't stop yelling.
did you say 4?
Let me see.
Get off.
Yeah, I'd love to send you the video instead of just, you know, you hearing me, you know, play the telephone game here. If you've got some.
You said there's a link on YouTube. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No problem. Yeah, there is. It's on TN Accountability YouTube page. And you want me to give you the title of the video?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm writing down TN Accountability. Yeah, go ahead with it.
All right, it's Blount CO, and if you spell everything exactly the way it is, it should come up real easy. So it's Blount CO.
I'm just curious what your vested interest is in this if you live in Texas.
I don't live in Texas right now. I'm in New Mexico. But I deal with corrupt government. I run a YouTube channel with 500,000 subscribers, and we were working on publishing this story today. And
I got you.
After looking at it, one of my editors said, dude, these cops need to be criminally cited. Like, I mean, no other human being in our society would be able to get away with just standing there on someone else's property after being informed that they're at the wrong location, and to sit there and bully the person on their own property. So anyways, they informed me. I took a look at it and said, oh, yeah, let me call down there and let's get some charges on these guys.
I gotcha. As far as charges go, like I said, I'll watch the video when I get a few free minutes. As far as charges go, it's not going to be anything I do. That would be sent up to a likely an investigator that would get into contact with you and whoever this victim is, and they would work on something with that.
Okay. Sounds good. And also I know that people say this a lot, well, you don't live here. It should be none of your business. But I really hope that people understand that injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. And quite frankly, it's the same thing happening with government all over the U.S. all the time. And I don't know, maybe you're all worn out on hearing this, but there's a lot of us who are just really sick and tired of seeing a double standard with government versus with the people. And it really doesn't matter whether it's in New Mexico, Texas, Tennessee, it's the USA, right? The USA sends troops to foreign lands because they think that tyrants are doing tyrant things, right? So I don't see it that absurd that I would reach out and be concerned about something that's happening to a fellow citizen right here in the United States, despite the fact that we may be across state lines or county lines or city lines. Does that make sense?
I understand what you're saying.
All right. Well, great. I appreciate you, Deputy Key. I'll get in touch with her and get you the rest of the information. And if you get your citation book out, we can get these three deputies, written up some criminal trespass citations.
I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
All right. Thank you, sir. Let me know.
Okay, guys. So anyhow, like I said, reach out to James Freeman. Show him some love. Tell him I sent you guys. Once again, I want to go over the violation of the oath of office for a public official should be a felony. Now, you saw this little, I shouldn't call him little, that fat, oversized young punk that said, yeah, go ahead and sue. He doesn't care. He has qualified immunity because he's a snake. And he knows he won't have to pay. The taxpayers will pay it. This needs to stop. This Blue Shield, double talk, cops-plaining crap needs to go away. The police union needs to go away, and this Blue Shield needs to go away. And this blue line thug gang needs to go away. So that's my spiel, people. And remember, subscribe to the channel. Go over and subscribe to James's channel, and keep the faith. And we will try to talk to you folks again here shortly. Thank you.